We are recording. Hello. Well, how are you doing? So you're probably wondering what this video is. Before I go into what this video is about, I am live playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 right now. We are currently on chapter 5. I am having a very good time. We're exploring the oceans, singing some sea shanties, and just having a blast, killing some monsters and unraveling more of this incredible story. So definitely tune in right now. Link in the first line of the description if you have not. Now, let's get to the next part. This channel is doing really good, and I want to show my appreciation by just saying thank you for that. Firstly, this channel has been growing great. As soon as I decided to take the reins of this channel and properly put some focus into it the last 2 or 3 months, it has been growing, and we've gained over like 5,000-6,000 subscribers in the last 2 or 3 months, bringing us to over 30,000 subscribers. So this is a somewhat of a 30,000 subscriber special on this channel, and I want to show my appreciation and gratitude to you all and all of the new people that have joined this channel as well. Thank you for joining the channel, and I hope you enjoy your time here. What you can guarantee on this channel is consistency. Every day there's going to be an upload. There may be a day or two that I will miss, but every day mostly will be an upload. I have a huge backlog of VODs that I have recorded from my streams over the past few years that never seen the light of day. But this is the channel where you will see all of that. There will be some cases where there's Let's Plays of a game where some episodes are missing because that just happens through editing processes and all that, and forgetting about a VOD or deleting a VOD by accident and not being able to recover it. So there is going to be some broken Let's Play series, but that will be explained throughout each episode. But mostly for my Let's Play series, there's a lot of footage there, and a lot of them are full and complete, and you guys will get to see the uncut, unedited versions of all of these Let's Plays. And it's crazy to me because that is something that I never thought would do well on a YouTube channel. It's just this like very low effort, unedited streams, but you guys are like, enjoy it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the commentary, maybe it's I'm engaging in all of those VODs, because I don't really shut up when I'm playing games, and I always commentate on everything, and I take great pride in my commentating on video games and stuff. I always try to keep the show going and keep it entertaining without trying to strain myself too much, which I had made a mistake in doing in the past with a lot of video games, is putting way too much energy into it and not enough focus. And that, I think, is my major downfall with some games that I've played, e.g. Sonic Adventure 2. But I still am trying to learn from that and try not fixate too much on entertaining people watching when the game and my gameplay is doing that already. So I've been really particularly getting good at that with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I find this game very easy to stream because there's a lot of elements to it that I just get fixated and focused on, and people get super entertained by it. If I get into a difficult monster fight and I overcome it with an amazing chain attack or something, like, that's entertaining, and I understand it and I get it because I'm in it. The story is also super captivating as well, and I'm like glued and I'm locked in, and I think people like seeing that because that's how they felt when they played the game. And that's always been my goal, is to kind of like replicate the same feelings and same reactions that you guys get in a genuine way. You know, like, these are my genuine reactions that you're seeing from these video games, although slightly heightened by the camera, because that's just where we are, human beings. When there's cameras on our faces, we tend to accelerate our emotions a little bit, and that's what I've been doing, but it's still very genuine, and I think I like to portray what you feel inside when it comes to emotions, but mine is for the whole world to see, and it's in its physical form and manifestation for you all to see. And Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is definitely doing that for me, and that game is probably one of my favorite Nintendo games ever now, and that's a huge statement to make, because I've played a lot of Nintendo games on the channels, on streams, but this one I think is definitely up in my top 5 for sure, and I would say it's probably in the top 3. So I will probably make a video like talking about my favorite Nintendo games, but that's in the future. But overall, like, this particular channel I'm having a lot of fun with, and I want to show my appreciation to you all for subscribing and supporting. Unfortunately, the main channel is suffering a lot. I think it just comes down to the huge variety that's on that channel, it is something that I take pride in, is like having a variety of content. And the main YouTube channel has so much different stuff that I feel that it has hurt the channel a bit, because a lot of people expect a certain type of content, and if they don't get it in a few days or in a few weeks, they tend to unsubscribe, which is totally understandable. But it seems to be happening a lot frequently now that I've been putting a lot of focus on this channel. But we have a plan on how to, well, not necessarily revive the channel, because I don't think the channel is dead by any means, because I can upload there and I'll still get views and people will still show up. It's just that the subscribers just keeps going down, and when it starts going down, it goes down a lot. And I think that it can be very upsetting for someone that's been working so hard on that channel for almost a decade, and to not even be at 500,000 subscribers yet, even though I've put my heart and soul into it. It is disheartening, because it's just, you know, it's tough when you see others and they're doing huge numbers and bringing in so many subscribers and followers, and you know yourself personally that you're putting in just as much work, or if not more, than some of these people. But for some reason the algorithm is in their favor, and they just get the numbers that, you know, I could only dream of. And I'm not saying I've never like got any viral videos, or I've never got any huge success from it, because right now I do consider myself a success when it comes to YouTube and streaming, because this is what I do, this is my profession, this is my career, this is my life, and I'll always give 110% to it. But it is ever changing, it's constantly moving forward, and stuff is constantly being changed and switched around, and the algorithms is just so complex these days that it's incredibly hard to understand how to get it in your favor when it comes to creating content. So I am still very much like motivated to do this, and still really enjoy doing it. I'm actually having a lot more fun with this channel in particular, because I can just upload a let's play from before and you guys get really into it, and the comment section is very much alive, and the like and dislike ratio is like almost 100% to likes and 0% to dislikes. So it's really cool to see that this channel in particular is growing, because it almost feels like a little bit of a fresh start here, that I can really focus on just the let's play stuff and not be too fixated on editing the let's plays to be the most entertaining let's plays ever. The entertainment comes from the commentary and the experiences, and I want this channel to be about that. It's about the video game experiences, about the worlds that we explore together, and how much fun we can have doing it on stream or off stream, because sometimes they put up recordings here too. And I do have big plans to record some other stuff, like some PC games that people are interested in. Like, I'm thinking about trying out Subnautica for the first time. I'm thinking about trying out a lot of those like indie horror games as well that we can record. So this channel, I think, is going to be 100% focused on like let's plays and my reactions to video games, because video games will always be my passion. It'll always be something that I love and makes me happy, and I want to share that with all of you watching at home, because I know how hard it is to have time to even play video games. As a matter of fact, I think my playtime of video games off camera is almost 0%. And I know that's kind of sad to say, but I just don't have a whole lot of time to play games when I'm not streaming or when I'm not recording. And although that kind of takes away the joy and the excitement from it, I do get a lot of joy and excitement from recording and streaming my games, because it's like I'm not alone and I'm playing with you, and there's people sitting there on the sofa with me watching me play the game. And I think that's fun, because it's something that still gives me joy and happiness, and I think that's something that I find these days in myself personally very difficult to attain, those kind of emotions. So being able to stream and have those emotions makes me very happy, and I will continue to do it. But yeah, overall, I just want to say thank you for all of the support here on this channel. I would really be grateful if you guys just check if you are subscribed to the main channel. Like, I am a little bit upset by the main channel and its performance lately. Maybe that comes down to me, I don't know, because I always put as much work as I can into it. I don't upload as much as I used to, but I feel like every now and then there's always like a huge drop in subscribers, and it does upset me. And I know I shouldn't really be too fixated on the numbers, but when it's something that you've literally sacrificed so much to work on and to build, to see it dwindling a lot lately has upset me and affected me a bit. And I think that's just it's just the way it is. Like, it's always going to be that way. Not every day. There's days where I'm just grateful and I'm happy to be able to do what I do, but it would be nice to have my moment with YouTube, you know, because I've always looked up to the likes of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie even, and those were my heroes when I was on YouTube, and I've always aspired to be even 10% of what they are, you know. And I feel like there is moments where I managed to get to those levels, but it's never like, it never sticks around. And I think that just comes down to the competitive nature of YouTube and how YouTube has become more and more difficult to understand and to crack. And I think maybe it's because my channel is so old now that YouTube don't favor it anymore. I don't know what it is. It just seems like the newer channels are getting a little bit more emphasis. And I noticed that with my second channel as well, considering that channel is not as new or not as old as my old channel. It seems to be, I don't know, it's weird. It's like the algorithm favors it a little bit more. Everything is just in the green like all the time, and it seems that YouTube is like sending these strange messages above the dashboard, you know, saying, oh, thank you so much for using YouTube and stuff like this, that the other channel just doesn't get. And I don't know, maybe it's the age of the channel, that YouTube recognizes as an old channel and nobody are that interested in it anymore, so it doesn't put too much emphasis in terms of pushing the channel. I don't know. I will never understand how YouTube works, because YouTube will always be different no matter what. It's always changing, and I am trying to just, you know, do what I do, enjoy what I do, and get as many people out there to see what I do. And I think that's what I thrive for more than anything, is that more people to see my content, because I want to share like a positive message in video games and just creating content in general, because there's so much stuff that's just not, in my opinion, suitable for a younger audience, and there's so much influence online that is not monitored or moderated in any way or shape or form. And I feel like the wrong content is being pushed in the algorithm, and kids are seeing it, and it's causing things that we don't want to happen in the world, and it's raising children in ways that they shouldn't be raised. And I don't want to get too political about it, but I've always been so passionate about YouTube and just sharing the right message, that it is frustrating that when I upload, it just doesn't happen. And it's tough. It is tough, but overall, regardless of all of that stuff, thank you for supporting everything I do. I think, like I said on stream yesterday, I want to make sure I show gratitude on a daily basis, and if it's in video form or live stream form, you'll hear it, and you might get sick of it after a while, but I don't think there's anything wrong with a bit of gratitude every day, you know, just to show a little bit of appreciation for just the support. Because I think a lot of creators and streamers and YouTubers and influencers, they forget how they got to where they are in the first place, and it's always about the numbers and about the money that they make. But at the end of the day, it's about the people that you're showing your content to. It's about the people that are exposed to your content. Those are the people that have been supporting you, and those are the people that have got you to where you are. And you guys have got me to places that I never dreamed of when I was younger, and I appreciate that. I'm able to do things that I never thought I could do before. I could have things that I never thought I'd ever have or ever own, and I could support my family in the best possible way. And I want to show my appreciation every day to you for doing that for me. Even if it's just a view or a like or a share or a gifted sub or any of those things, all of those things add up to something that has generated something for me, my family, and my future. So thank you. That's all I want to say. Anyway, as I've said, I am live right now playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm excited to continue Chapter 5. I'm excited to continue this journey. And hopefully today we do nothing but story and just have a good freaking time. Anyway, thank you for taking a moment to listen to this video. Thank you for sitting down with me again. I like doing these now and again. It's not going to be every day, and I want to bombard you with these serious videos. but I just want to show my appreciation, my gratitude, and to say that I genuinely am grateful for everything. Thanks for watching.